Game 3, Baylor and Texas. Longhorns looking to get the brooms out and get the sweep, but in the third inning, how about Logan Brown in center?
Well, this is an outstanding defensive play, a leadoff hitter, and Brooks Marlowe in the third. And Baylor with great defense. That's an outstanding catch by their young center fielder.
Yeah, great point. That was a leadoff hitter, too. That could have been a double or a triple, so we're still scoreless. Brooks Marlowe comes up, not scoreless anymore the fifth inning as Casey Clemens scores the first run of the game.
Well, to get on the board and really put the pressure on the Bears, and then in the seventh, pressure really mounts, and the man of the match, the young freshman Hind catcher, doubles the opposite way, breaks the game open.
Yeah, had the double. Also threw a couple guys out at second base. I think he maybe would be your player of the game to go with Nathan Thornhill, who was pretty darn good as well.
Barrera was really good. And C.J. Hinojosa hits the ground ball, hustles to beat it out, adds the final run of the ball game. But really, the difference in the game after John Curtis comes into the game in the ninth and puts away the last hitter with a nasty breaking ball, the difference in the game was definitely on the mound. This is a nose-to-toes bender right there to get the final out. But Nathan Thornhill comes up with another outstanding outing, and Texas wins 4-0.
Joining us now, head coach Augie Garrido. Coach, you win the game and also sweep the series. Talk about this team's development. What have you seen offensively the last 2 to 3 weeks in terms of their at-bats and how good they've been?
I think they're executing the offense much more efficiently. We're making a lot more productive outs. We're producing runs in run-scoring situations with 2-out hits, 2-strike hits, and it's really starting to take a balance of all 9 players. Yesterday, the bottom of the batting order scored more of the runs. So I think that that's what our objective is, to get better out here every day. We know we have to win the game as well, but to get better, and we're getting better within the framework of what we know how to do and how to play.
Coach, to go with that, you can't go away from the fact of what you've done on the mound. Nathan Thornhill again today was just brilliant.
Yeah, well, you don't get very far if you don't do well from the mound.
That's absolutely true. Yeah. But he did a nice job of mixing 3 pitches for a strike.
And he had to do that. You see, even with the velocity that John had, you cannot feed these guys a steady stream of fastballs no matter how fast it is. They proved in the second inning last night that they could hit that fastball at any speed, and they did it again today. So it took that to keep the fastball alive, and that's where Dylan had his breaking ball working last night as well, and that's the thing that kept him off balance.
Well, Coach, the third phase of the game, defense, you're fielding at a very high clip. What can you improve on defensively? What's the next step for you guys?
Well, I think all 3 outfielders are playing extremely well. Their throwing has been very good. We've thrown out more people at the plate this year than most teams do in a season. I think just being more consistent. Barrera behind the plate today, the 2 outs at second base. Keith, you know how big that is, man.
Oh, absolutely.
In a game this tight, and to be able to handle that situation from behind the plate. Nate did a good job of giving him a chance to throw the guys out. But at the same time, each position is functioning pretty darn well defensively. And but it all centers around that mound, man.
Oh, it does.
60 feet, 6 inches.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Coach, it's been a fun team to cover. We look forward to it. Thank you.
You bet.